What's up, guys, and welcome back to Out of Order. Today, I think we're going to change things up a little bit. We've been working on this shelf here, and it's been taking a while. I mean, we've been making some pretty good progress, but it takes a while to run back and forth with the wheel loader, and then we make a mess, have to go back over the roller, which is the realistic thing to do. But the thing of it is that we've already ran a conveyor belt all the way over here from our plant. So I'm thinking about doing a little something that helps speed up the process, but it's going to require a lot more conveyor belts and a little bit of time, a little bit of prep work. So, yeah, I think we're just going to use conveyor belts. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you here shortly, but I need to go ahead and get rid of some of the conveyors that we have down now and rerun everything, and I will have to purchase more, but I think I know of a way to help speed this process up a bit, even though it's going to cost us more money probably up front. Then we have a floating bush. It's going to cost us more money up front, but I think in the long run it might help us out to be able to get more money and level up faster without just digging out this one node here, because I really want to get this out and get a good, like a real legit mine going. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and get started here. And oops, if I hit the right buttons, I'm going to go ahead and get started here and rerun some stuff, and I'll show you what the game plan will be from here on out until we get down to the bottom level. So here we go.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it, and I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
All right, so we kind of got a little bit of the start here. So we're just going to be running conveyors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to help straighten out this wall. That way it's a little bit more in line instead of on an angle, because I noticed that it was getting a little troublesome. It just kept on, not really troublesome, but it's just, I kept looking at the ramps and looking up here, and the wall's like looking this way when I'm coming up the ramp looking at it like this. So I want to come out here and actually use these to help keep in a straight line, and then I'll stick the wall up, pretty much come off of this and help with keeping this wall straight. So what I'm going to do is run the wheel loader over top of this and just start pushing stuff this way and in. And then once I get enough room with this, I can then start just taking this out, and all I gotta do is back up, unload it, and then go back up, unload it. Just keep on doing that. So that is the game plan to hopefully help speed this up a little bit more. And as we keep going back, we'll take down a little bit and add more conveyors. So let's go ahead and start digging this out, and I'll show you a little bit of how it's going to be. It's going to go a little bit faster for us, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. And we're just going to be able to keep from digging down too far. So all I got to do is just take this and scrape it, and in it goes. So now, like I said, we'll be able to stay level, and if I drop some, oh well, it's going to go in the conveyors. We're not losing any. We don't have to have the roller or anything like that. So let's just go ahead and do this. And if I dig down a little too far, that's okay, because that's less of the hand tool we got to use to help lower the terrain for the conveyors. So like right there, I dug down a little too far, but that's okay. So let me go ahead and do this. And plus, as you can see, if I don't go down far enough and I have to use the hand tool, sometimes it'll stack up on top of the conveyor. You can see that little tiny mound right in front of us here on the conveyors. So I just gotta be mindful of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and it is kind of bunched up right here, but that's to be expected. I can take care of that pretty easily, as long as I don't get stuck. Let me go ahead and zoom out here, so that way you guys can see just a little bit better. So, alright, so let's go ahead and take care of this, and see how far we can get here today.
Yeah, I wanna build a life worth living. I wanna be rich cause I wanna be given. I feel the time keeps ticking. I wish I had more, but I'll take what's given. I just wanna pop cause I've been working a lot. I think I deserve a shot, I think I deserve a spot. Cause it's been years on this path that I walked, and if I keep going, I pray I'll be at the top. When I dream big, yeah I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction. I've been living life like a dream, like it's fiction. I've been doing things like I have no restrictions. I don't plan to stop, no I don't plan on quitting. Everything I do, yeah I do it with conviction. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah I do it with conviction. I've been on a mission, I ain't never quitting. Everything I do, yeah I do it with conviction. I believe in free will. I make choices that lead to what I build. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah I do it with conviction. Give me a minute, I need to test out my limits. I got descending to Guinness. I'm breaking records, I'm finished. I feel like I keep on winning. If I don't stop once I'm in it, I'm moving forward, I mentioned. But this is just the beginning. I've learned a lot of lessons, I've had a lot of blessings. My friends know I'm obsessive, they be chilling, I be stressing. But I don't second guess it, I'm loving every second. I see my life progressing, so I spend time investing. When I dream big, yeah, I commit. Wanted this life since I was a little kid. Never thought twice, I just did what I did. Worked towards it and now I have an addiction. I've been living life like a dream, like it's fiction. I've been doing things like I have no restrictions. I don't plan to stop, no I don't plan on quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I've been on a mission, I ain't never quitting. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I believe in free will, I make choices that lead to what I build. I will never give up, I will never give in. Everything I do, yeah, I do it with conviction. I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough, calluses on my hands so rough. Yeah, I call your bluff, I'm not the one. Mess with me and come out with none, cause I'm so done. You had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it, but I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth. Just focus on yourself first.
Alright, so now you can see how well that is working. Um, yeah, we spent not that much time digging compared to what we used to. And you can tell just from here, we started, what, around here? I think, roughly? Give or take? Yeah. And we've dug all the way back to there. That's just how much faster and easier this is to do it this way. Is it legit? Not really. Does it work? Oh yeah, it works. So let's go ahead and just check the line here because we just put a lot of product through. The last thing we need to do is have that happen right there. That is what I was worried about. And that's why we're not getting as much money. So let's get that taken care of. Because I was worried about that. And now I'm worried about getting out of here. But that's easy. All I gotta do is this. Boom. Disappear. Disappear. But yeah, that's why we weren't making as much money, I think. It was getting caught up in here. So I think I'm going to leave this one out so that way we can get in and out a little bit easier. Actually, we probably don't even need this one either. As long as it's contained in there, we should be okay. So let's go ahead and check the rest of the line. Now this is just dead dirt and just a little bit of pay dirt. It's nothing really significant. So you can see the whole operation is working except for the jaw crusher and the trommel because there's nothing of significant value outside of pay dirt going through. So the one thing that you will notice is this pile down here probably growing significantly. Oh yeah, it's definitely growing. You can see it is building up to the top too. So I think it gets a little bit wider at the very top, and then it grows up, and then gets wider at the top, and then grows up. So I'm wondering if... I'm not sure if there's a way of getting it to where it doesn't do it that way, and that way it can roll down the hill a bit easier. But yeah, that's just growing up and up and up. I was hoping it would just fall back, fill this in, and then gradually go back down that way, but it doesn't seem like it's going to do that at all. And now you can see at the very top, our money's going up a lot faster now too, since we took care of that other issue, which I think that's the reason why we weren't getting as much money. Alright, so I think I'm going to knock this down. I'm going to knock this down to where hopefully it can just go down this way instead of growing up the way it is. Because, yeah, that's not good. I don't want to do it this way. I want it to be able to just go naturally, but I don't think it's going to work that way. We need it to where it just falls down this way and just continues to roll off. I would assume it would have done it naturally, but since this is going the way it's going, so like that right there, so it hits and it goes. So that's what we need it to do. But now it's going to get caught up right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see. It's still going to get caught up right there. But that's all right. At least it'll widen the base out a little bit more. But you can see it's working a lot better than what it was. It's going down this way a little bit better. There we go. Let it just roll. Let it roll on down. I think it's going to catch again the way it looks. Yeah, it is. But at least we don't have that finger sticking up right here anymore. At this moment in time. But who's to say that's not going to happen again? But at least now it's growing up here to where it'll catch and it'll widen this whole base out instead of just the finger sticking up. I'm hoping. It's a lot of dirt coming through, so I'm sure we'll find out. Let's just see. It's going to start going right back. Look how fast that's going back up again. We might not be able to stop it unless I build some sort of structure up right here. But it's just going to start doing it again. Look, there's just no stopping it. It's just going to happen. Oh, well, it is what it is, I guess. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it, and it's just going to keep doing it the way it's been doing it. It's just naturally going to do it that way. That finger's just going to start sticking right back up there again. It worked for a little bit. I was hoping that it would have continued, but... Alright. So that's still working. And we are still making some money. We're not going to be making as much money, like I said before, because of the simple fact of we're not running, like, really good stuff. And then I kind of want to redo this a little bit if I can. I'm going to have to redo this eventually as well, probably in the next episode. I want to try to get it to where there's just one conveyor coming into here. Have everything can join into one and then come into here. But I just don't know how I'm going to do that quite yet. Be able to line everything up. But we'll figure it out. So, but anyhow, let's see. Now, we did have to get rid of one of the ramps, as you noticed. But that's okay, as long as we don't need fuel, which we shouldn't anytime soon. Let's get back up here. So yeah, as you can see, we really... I think we started about right here, to be honest with you. Because yeah, I was pretty much right here on this ledge. And this tree will disappear. I dug out kind of far here. And I wasn't meaning to, but this tree will disappear the next time we load in, since there's no more dirt there for it to grow out of. But we are almost back to where we need to be. And hopefully that bush is gone too. We will be taking a little bit more out this way than I was wanting to initially, but hey, it is what it is. That's okay. So... But I think that's where I'm going to call it this episode, guys, before I go ahead and live stream. It's been a long week. I was going to record this last night, but I didn't get to it because I had the other video to render and upload, and I still got to render this tonight and upload it, and then tomorrow's Friday. So I worked 12 hours yesterday, 12 hours today, and then I will be going in early again tomorrow. So I need to hurry up and get this edited and get it uploaded for you guys. But I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. As you can see, it's a lot of time. I've been recording now for 58 minutes real time. For you guys, since I'm going to time lapse it down, it's probably going to be like 20 something minutes, maybe. So tomorrow night I'll try to get on a live stream for you guys, and or tomorrow night, as in when you're seeing this, it'll be this evening when I get off of work. Try to hop on here for a live stream, and we'll go ahead and try to push back to that rock face, not really rock face, but the shelf face up there. And then after we get to there, then we'll start extending out more and more that way. And we'll go from there. And we'll pick up a lot more money again once we start working this area. And then hopefully, once we get to over here, we'll be able to go ahead. Man, how are we still running dirt? We're still running dirt. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to be sitting here for a while before I can really do anything, because we're still processing. So that's the one thing about this system, is you start moving a lot of dirt, you're going to sit here and wait. But that's good. So once this is done, I will go ahead and save, and I will go ahead and start editing this down for you guys. So I got some time here yet until I can get out of the game, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the live stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Money, money, money.